everybody, Orphan here. Welcome back to Detective Pikachu. Last time, we investigated PCL, the first major chapter of the game, in my opinion. That's past the tutorials. This time, I have lowered the game's volume down, because I knew that was a bit loud for the first 3 parts. I should have been a little bit better about that. It's toned down a little, just a bit slightly, so it shouldn't be as loud, but still definitely fine. It should be fine. We continue on chapter 4. Before we continue on, you see that amiibo thing down there? If you use Detective Pikachu amiibo on this game, you unlock like all the Pika prompts, so that's something. Anyways, chapter 4. Let's continue. Chapter 4, Cappucci Island. We waited to hear from Inspector Holiday for a few days after Carlos was arrested.
I wonder how the interrogation is going.
Good question. But they say no news is good news.
There's a sign back there that says don't feed them!
You really worry too much.
I never noticed that before.
We came out here to clear our heads. Now you're starting to stress me. Just look at all these bird Pokemon. Their heads are filled with nothing.
How did I not notice that sign before?
What are you doing? I wasn't talking about you. Ow, Fletchling! You have a temper almost as bad as Amanda's.
Pikachu, there's something in its mouth. Let's see.
What is it?
Looks like it could be a letter. Thank you. From Mr. Baker. There's news he needs to discuss with us.
It's about time. Let's get back to the office. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you around. Me and my breadcrumbs have got somewhere to be.
Aren't you not supposed to feed birds bread?
Hey, knock it off! Hey, I gotta go, alright? No more bread for you today. Stop it!
How did 8 minutes fly by? Okay, I know. It was not 5.
Well, hello there, Axie.
I swear it was.
I forgot. You love these donuts, don't you?
Time flew by.
Here you go. Enjoy.
Just like another time.
Come on, hurry up.
My legs are shorter than yours, you know.
Mr. Baker, Inspector Holiday.
Hey, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. We just finished with our interrogation of Carlos and wanted to fill you in. I know you're both anxious to hear.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Yeah, we'll be one step closer.
That's right, so let's listen up. Yes.
Tim, thanks for coming. We got some results of the interrogation. Let's see what Holiday has to tell us. Better to hear from the man himself rather than me give it to you.
Yes?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Tim. I can give you a full breakdown of what we got from Carlos during his interrogation. Thank you very much. As it turns out, Carlos wasn't the only one responsible for the PCL case. Apparently, he was working for someone else. This person was giving him orders on what to do. Huh? Seems like Carlos was willing to do as he was told in exchange for funding to use on our research. This mysterious person is the one who ordered Carlos to deal with me. That's right. Seems like Harry's accent was also doing. What? Even my dad's accent, but why? Until now, the reason Harry drove off the cliff was written off as a driver error. According to Carlos, Harry was being attacked by this mysterious figure right before the accident. Why did they do such a thing? Carlos says because Harry knew too much. My guess is the case Harry was investigating has some connection with this mysterious person. Now, Carlos doesn't know who this person is. Communication was always via phone, even delivery of ours through proxies. They never met in person. Carlos kept our secret from our people in PCL, right? How does this other person find out about it? Carlos was wondering about that, too. The chance that Carlos is lying? Well, I've been in the police force a long time, developed a good sense for that kind of thing, but it didn't seem like Carlos was lying. The mysterious person clearly has their own information network. Carlos already handed over his research notes, plus the base ingredients for R. Who knows what they're planning? But they've got some very dangerous tools now. One of the base ingredients for R is the cells from a certain Pokemon. Even Carlos couldn't figure out which Pokemon, though. The police are doing their own research, based off of Dr.Waal's. Once we have something substantial, I'll let you know. Some case documents and reports. My dad's case files will go into this pile too, right? Boom, boom. The desk my dad used. Don't worry, Tim. Harry's safe. I can tell somehow. I'm at Barham City. You know, it's something that makes me realize it's a big place. We got our own broadcast station and research lab, not to mention a port. I think we also have a theme park too, or we used to. I feel like I'm being watched. It's you. You have a sweet smell about you. Did you get a donut or something? Who gave you the donut? Says it was a gift from Holiday. He's never given me any gifts like that. You don't need them, Pikachu. You're chubby enough as it is. I guess it gets along with Inspector Holiday. Says it feels like some sort of kinship toward him. Maybe Sucker's got a tired old man too. Stop being so harsh. Although to be honest, I kind of know what you mean. What do you think about the investigation results, Mr. Baker? I certainly didn't expect you to be targeted by the same culprit that attacked Harry. Right, this mysterious figure who was behind Carlton and his activities. He or she must have felt threatened that you were looking at R, but then that makes me wonder, what did Harry find out? So you think it was because of R that my father was attacked? I think it's possible. Harry was going after the Pokemon-related incidents that have been occurring over the past 6 months. These Pokemon incidents, there are a lot of them in Rhyme City these days, aren't there? Indeed, there's something that's been on my mind ever since I received your report on PCL. What do you mean? The fact that normally docile Pokemon suddenly become hostile and bond fits with the other Pokemon instance too well. You think R was used in the other instance too? That's right, I think it's the best explanation. So the case at PCL and Harry's accident were related after all. I want to catch this person who's working with Carlos and find my father. Of course, I'll give whatever help I can.
Yes?
Okay. So one truly responsible for the PCL case was also the one who attacked Harry. Catch this person, maybe we can find out where my dad is. What do you do? They didn't leave any clues behind. Good idea. The person when caught in an incident using R, right? To investigate R more, maybe we'll find out who they are, what they're up to. Makes sense. How are we going to investigate R then? I'm going to speak to the developer of R. I'll know about R more than anyone else. That's right, you know what I'm talking about? Dr.Waal. Yeah, good memory. Walls is the one who first developed the formula for R, so he must know something. Let's see if we can find Walls.
Inspector, you know, we were thinking about tracking down Dr. Walls.
Oh, well, that would be a good start. In fact, we just found out where he's living. It seems that he moved to Cappucci Island.
Cappucci Island?
Yeah. I planned on telling you about that as soon as it was confirmed. You know, maybe you should go over there so you and Walls can have a chat.
You're sure?
Of course. I think we can trust you.
Awesome. Thank you, Inspector.
See what you can find out. One of my men, Brad McMaster, is on the island for another assignment. If anything comes up, he can help you.
Great. I'll head over right now.
Whoa, not so fast. To get to Cappucci Island, there's only one ferry a day.
Well, if that's the case, I know just the person to help out.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Hey, Amanda.
Yes, sir.
The fucking music,
I'll
oh
take
boy.
you to the island if you'd
The
like.
music.
Yeah, I have a license to drive a boat.
Really? Yes, please.
Don't worry, it'll be a smooth ride.
This music says otherwise.
What did I do to deserve this?
Be rude, Pikachu.
That music says otherwise. Yeah. Come on, fledgling. Eh. There's a thanks and some flowers. I'm gonna cut over from a recent news magazine. Let's see here. Yet another explosion in PCL. Who's this hero who solved the case? Don't get too full of yourself just because you made the news, Tim. Oh, please. You know I won't. Thanks for delivering the letter earlier. Are you still mad? Please, I bet it's forgotten everything I said. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm glad you have a good memory. Shouldn't use it to hold grudges. Says that delivers the letters for Amanda from time to time. Well, definitely does a good job, thanks. Really? The one time?
What's
I'll
up?
be fine here soon, Tim. Anything I can do, let me know. Please don't do anything harsh. Rash. Man's the one who's always doing rash things. How many times does he think he grabbed my ears? He's solved a lot of different cases together with Pikachu. Well, he is my partner after all. I bet he must be a great detective too. Ross trusted Harry completely too. Ross is very calm and caring, and our clients all respect and trust him. That explains why his office is so pleasant. He's a friend of the bosses. They met at the police academy, apparently. It's so cool that they're still good friends. Inspector Holiday drops by often. Boat driving. Do you go for boat rides often? Only sometimes. I really enjoy the feeling of speed. Uh-oh, I think my bad hunch might turn to be true. boy, let's head out. Tim, I'll get the boat ready. Do you think you can wait for me at the cafe? Sure. We really are going to Amanda, huh? Oh, come on, let's go. And at the Cappucci Island, like the most Scooby-Doo chapter of this entire game.
Amanda.
And that's saying something.
Stop being so dramatic.
Like, this chapter feels
It was
very
really nice of her to offer.
Easy
Scooby-Doo-esque.
for you to say, because you don't know what you're getting into. At least someone's happy today. What's with Ludicolo?
Yeah, I don't know. Seems happier than usual, right?
The Pokemon Carnival? What is that?
A carnival.
Whoa, that was a good guess. Yeah, the Pokemon Carnival. Ludicolo and I are really pumped.
So, what is it?
Ah, I thought you knew about it. Well, the
no.
Pokemon Carnival is the biggest festival in Rhyme City. People and Pokemon from all over the world come to it, and things can really heat up. The parade at the end is the best part. Here, we'll give you a little preview.
You're not very good at this.
Somehow that performance doesn't quite sell it for me.
Thanks. Oh, did you need something for me? My Pokemon Carnival. Very light festival. I can't wait. Jen, I hear it's warm the whole year round. Papa's coffee's the best in Rhyme City. Bum, bum, bum. I get so excited when I think about the carnival. Pokemon Carnival is the biggest festival in Rhyme City. People come from near and far to see it. Some even come from abroad. Wow, I hope we get to see it. See, you gotta join in on the fun. I'll even be showing off my special dance. You have a special dance? Ludicolo is good at dancing. I can see we practice every day together. I hope he's not forgetting he has a business to run. We're heading out to Cappucci Island. Do you know what kind of place it is? Here's a perfect time to relax on. It's supposed to have a beautiful lake, too. Sounds like it'll be a nice change of pace from Rhyme City. Today's coffee is delicious as always. Seems a bit more tart than usual. Tart? Well, I'm glad you know. Since the festival's coming up, I thought I'd make the beans dance a bit, too, and ground them rougher than usual. Ludicolo has some sharp moves there. Ludicolo's good at dancing. We know Ludicolo's good at dancing, again, if you've played Coliseum. You don't know much, huh? You like to visit if it's a fun place. Hope you and Pablo can go someday. Have you ever participated in Pokemon Carnival, Ludicolo? You go every year without exception. Now, that's what you call commitment. Okay. Used to be able to go to festivals like every year. Now it's like, oh, thanks, pandemic. I can never have the usual, but there's this hard drink I've never had before. Maybe I should give it a try? Nonsense. When you come here, you have to have Pablo's coffee. Anything else is hearsay. Heresy, not hearsay. It's Pablo's piano. I'll just shop my skills, but my legs just don't reach where they need to. Wait, Tim, are you much of a singer? I feel like singing, but I don't think I'm good enough to make it a performance. Come on, don't be shy.
Watch, you can learn from me. Check out my dance moves. What do you think, Tim?
Okay, I've never seen that one.
A truly great
I've
detective.
never seen that one.
What's that? Oh, you must really want to talk to me. I guess that's all right. Let me instruct you on some
Our
detective...
detective tip before we go.
Ready? Detective tip number 12. Use those legs while investigating. There's no better way to gather information while getting a good workout at the same time.
Alright, let's head to Cappucci Island. Yeah, I should be coming when we should head out. And so we went out to Cappucci Island to ask Walls about R. Oh boy. Okay, loading.
Doesn't this feel fantastic? This boat has 400 horsepower, you know?
Yeah, I can feel that.
This is what I was worried about. Come on, Tim. Can't you tell her to slow it down? Pika!
It sounds like Pikachu's having a good time.
No, it's not.
Amanda, maybe you could slow this down a little bit?
What do you mean? You want to get to the island quickly, don't you? Not a problem. Let's go!
Oh. That didn't know. To Cappucci Island.
This is such a lovely place.
And a nice reminder that I never want to go to the sea.
Pikachu, how are you doing?
Actually, I'm not doing so hot.
And Thanks for reminding me. You do that I never want to go see ever. You two seem a bit dizzy. Is everything okay? We'll survive. Come on, Tim. We'll be on our way, Amanda. I think once I reach the boss to let him know we got here safely, I'll help look for Mr. Walls. Find Walls home. Okay.
Now, let's go find Wall's home and gather testimony in town.
Detective Pikachu is such an interesting game where I know Pokemon just in general, we usually don't have a lot of... Hello, Wingle. We usually don't... Rider of the Ocean Breeze. We usually don't have a lot of information about this game, the game's development, but like, Detective Pikachu in particular, we definitely don't know a lot about the game's development at all. It's like, oh, okay. Like, as far as I couldn't find anything about this game's development. There's very little information about Detective Pikachu online. At least the game. The movie, on the other hand, oh yeah, there's a ton of information. About Cappucci Island. Lots of good food, huh? Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of nature, but I bet they don't need to worry about food while Wall's home. Well, we don't have wings, so it'll be hard for us to search from the sky.
Fletch?
You're right, the air here is really clean. Are we going to be able to find by ourselves? I'm sure we'll figure it out. And driving skills. You like the thrill. I swear I don't understand you too. I would be fine with it if it weren't for the fact we're in the middle of the ocean. I hate the ocean.
What is it?
Once I contact the boss, I'll give you a hand. My first time here too, actually. It's very beautiful island, isn't it? I checked everyone could think of to see if he had some information where he lives, but I couldn't find anything. Sounds like he took the most heat for the explosion incident at PCL. Doesn't surprise me that he wouldn't want to be found.
I still feel nauseous.
Louis Mulligan, Rhyme Resort lead developer.
Come on, let's go.
What? Pikachu, hold on a minute.
You've helped a lot. Thank you so much.
Something smells like flowers.
Hi there. Do you like the perfume?
I'm so sorry. Stop, Pikachu.
It's all right. Spritzy makes my perfume.
Spritzy has an alluring scent and a Pokemon that I forget
And the
exists
scent
half
really
the time.
is one of a kind.
There's just
So, are you
there's
here as a tourist?
over 1,000 at this
I'm
point.
looking for
It's hard to
someone.
remember all of them.
His name is Dr.Waal. Do you know him?
I sure do. Dr. Wall's home happens to be right down this path.
Thank you so much.
Just let me know if there's anything else you need. My name is Louise.
A beautiful sky, a gorgeous blue ocean, nature all around. And yet, standing beside me, Tim, where's the romance?
Okay, music. Okay, horn. Sounds like a flower garden. So you sentient depending on what you eat. That's pretty interesting. It's a great island, lots of flowers and berries, huh? You don't like him very much. I do, and I just forget your mental side.
Yes?
I do for you. I know I'm not resting here, but I still think it's a wonderful island. Are you here for work then? Just good enough there in preparation for our resort development. It's only in the planning phase, but I'm confident we'll be able to pull it off. Also, it's further along this path. Just go straight and you'll find it. Thank you very much. Hi there, doing some sightseeing. If you need any baggage here, lead the timber transport. What's timber transport? Oh, we're delivery service at this island. We get packages by boat and then deliver them to where they need to go. I see. Well, normally work as carpenters, so it's kind of isolated and hard to get around on. I figured this is another way my team and I could help out. This is the first time I've been to Cappucci Island. It's a very beautiful place. And it's warm year-round. The food's so delicious. It's a great place to have vacation. I see, you're here visiting Mr. Walls. There a problem? Oh, no, not really. It's just he'd be a bit stubborn sometimes. I'd try to keep him in a good mood if I were you. Oh, Louise. He's a development team leader for our resort company. Gosh, he's pretty important. Boom. Timber can carry lumber effortlessly. Timber, don't see them every day. I don't think I've ever seen one in Rhyme City. What's that square log you're rolling? It says it's when it's off work. It trains up using square log. Must be really starting to Pokemon then. It's a good area to train in, huh? Maybe I should train so I could use Thunderbolt. You don't know. Seems like Wallace doesn't interact with much with ours here. Heard things got pretty crazy out of PCL exposure. Maybe just trying to avoid being noticed. Square log. Its dream is to be able to carry even bigger square logs. Alright, time to get back to work. It's a very nice island. I hope you have a relaxing time here. Peaceful, calm little island. Although strange things that started happening ever since the lake started getting heavy fog. I'm sorry, but I never really spoken much to Mr. Wallace. And Wallace doesn't really act with their townspeople. Yeah. Azumarill. Found this poor Pokemon collapsed on the ground covered in wounds. I think it's from the Pokemon that live in the lake, but what could have happened?
Azumarill.
Azumarill has a lovely bubble pattern.
Azumarill.
Marrow! Cappucci Island. You were wounded in the lake, but the people rescued, huh? That's good to hear. How was? You don't really know the people in town. Never mind then. Boom, boom. What I can do for you? Cappucci Island. Beautiful island, just full of nature. I was born and raised here now. He used to take walks around the lake all the time. I haven't seen him since the fog came in. The fog? Interesting. Boom, boom. Ducklet. Ducked out.
Something's wrong with that Pokemon.
No, I think it's injured.
Hey, are you alright?
We need to get it some help.
Hey, what are you doing?
What?
Get away from Ducklet!
Milo Green, aspiring Pokemon Ranger. And we haven't had a Pokemon Ranger game in
You poor thing.
how long at this point? I know
This could sting just a little.
it probably hasn't been made because that was so exclusive to using styluses. That's like, oh, now
There you
we're in
go.
the Switch era, and
All
it's like,
better.
yeah, that's not a thing to use anymore.
Another one injured. That's really weird.
You saved it. I guess you live on this island? I'm Tim, and this is...
Pikachu. Nice to meet you.
Hey, my name's Milo.
I'm so glad you were here to help.
Well, that's a Pokemon Ranger's job, you know.
Really? What's that?
You don't know? Pokemon Rangers help Pokemon, and we protect nature.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, but I'm just an apprentice for now.
An apprentice?
So Milo, we're looking for a man named Dr.Waal.
Why are you looking for him? Don't tell me you're with those other guys, are you?
What other guys?
Oh, never mind that. I'll take you to him. This way.
Boom, 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 boom. It's this way, okay. Saving. Boom, 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 boom. Is it this big fancy home? With the main entrance
This
in
is where
front of it?
Dr. Walls lives. Oh, maybe he has a guest. Dr. Walls!
Main entrance, stoic and loyal.
That's an impressive Pokemon.
Yeah. Hey, you look strong. What's wrong with you?
Pikachu, let's get going.
Showing off its electricity trying to impress us.
Excuse me. What?
John Walls, original PCL director.
Stop pulling so hard. You're hurting me.
Let go of Dr. Walls!
It's all right. Calm down. I'm a police officer, son, and this man has done something very wrong.
That must be him. That's Holiday's man.
Brad McMaster, Rhyme Police Lieutenant.
Move aside.
I won't! He didn't do anything wrong!
I am very sorry. I'm afraid he has you fooled. I have testimony from a reliable source that this man is often seen at the lake. Not to mention he has a previous record. Therefore, he's got to be the culprit.
You're wrong! Dr. Walls is...
Milo, please, no more. I don't want you to worry about me.
See that? Practically a confession.
Tell him! It's not true!
Excuse me, sir. You can't say he's guilty based on that.
What? I'd appreciate amateurs staying out of this.
I'm not an amateur. Officer, I'm a detective.
Right on.
A detective?
Okay.
Well, now that's a different story. Then I insist that you stay out of official police business.
So, forcing your opinion on someone without evidence is police business?
Stay out of it.
If I find proof that he isn't the culprit, will you change your mind?
You can do as you please, but I'm taking Walls with me on the next ferry off of this island.
What's with this attitude? Lighten up.
Okay.
Before we can get any information out of Walls, we need to solve this case.
We made Walls. Talk about Brad about the case. Could you tell us more about the case Waal's involved in? Well, it can't hurt. You do know about the fog situation, don't you? Fog situation? About a week ago, a heavy fog has covered the lake and surrounding area. Never happened before, apparently. So I recall Milo mentioning that too. At the same time, Pokemon from the lake started fleeing to the town, all wounded in some way or another. Don't tell me you think Waal is responsible for all of that. Of course I do. I've even gathered information Waal is capturing Pokemon in the lake, conducting strange experiments on them. That's not true. I can go see for myself what's going on in the lake. If you want, although I should warn you, the bridge to the lake has collapsed. What? Best of luck to you anyway.
First off, we need to get to the lake. The bridge may be broken, but I'll bet you there's another way.
Oh, that was the door. He immediately went to the door. Excuse me, why was the door there? I didn't think I was close to the door at all. My name is Brad McMaster. I'm a lieutenant in the Rhyme State Police Department. You're an unpleasant guy. Is he really on the holidays, man? About a week ago, some sort of fog started occurring around the lake. Since then, people have been finding wounded Pokemon around town. Off the bridge. Until the lake is destroyed, there's no way to investigate the area. That's what Waal's doing to impede our investigation. I'm willing to bet that Waal's the cause of the wounded Pokemon too. You must be doing some sort of strange research. You can't just make all that up. Waal's caused a huge problem at PCL 10 years ago. I think it's natural to consider him our prime suspect.
What's up?
Waal's can't be the culprit. What Brad's saying is true. Waal's can't be the culprit. He cares more than anyone about the wounded Pokemon. Milo. I gotta prove to everyone that Waal's isn't guilty. About the bridge. Must have been broken when the wounded Pokemon escaped from the lake. Any other way to get to the lake? Well, it's like it knows something. Maybe he doesn't want to say anything around Brad. Let's head outside. Only if you try and protect me. Not the culprit. The reason I've been going to the lake is to get ingredients for potions. Did you explain that to Brad? I won't go with that, dude. People only believe what they want to believe. If only I missed it clear. We get outside the bridge fixed, but there's little we can do if we don't know the cause. Well, you're still mad, man. You really can't take a joke, can you? Let's stay out Brad's way. We should be telling him to stay out of ours. Not fight already. You start an investigation. Saying Waal is definitely a bad guy and I know he's going to escape. There's still not to prove that Waal is the culprit, but it's time to prove that he's innocent and that Trick will trust us. Okay, well, let's continue on our bit. Yeah, Fog's making things so damn my perfect fur's all soggy now. Fritzy. Louise is your partner, huh? Yeah, I can imagine. There's Louise. Man, she smells good. What brings you here? I saw police and just got a bit worried. I see. I didn't realize there was so much going on at the lake. Wouldn't happen to know anything about this whole incident, would you? Not really, no. I don't think I'll be much help. I was off the island for a bit because of work. They say bridge to the lake is collapsed. Better stay away for now, I think. So Brad's right about one thing. Tropius, come here. Tropius, the most HM user ever, like God. Not super great, but great for using HMs when those existed. It's a Pokemon, right? It looks like a tree. It says they get flat leaves on its back. How interesting. You're giving us the fruit on your neck? That smells good. I eat a whole bucket of these.
Hey, Tim, look! Look what it just gave me. This is delicious. Tim, water. Bring me some water.
And he's dead. What can I do for you? How the fox situated? All suspected being the bird chair of the fog and Brad seems to be intent to find a proof before the boat leaves. And so you can't dilly-dally. Bridge has collapsed. Areas unsafe. Best for you to stay away. Tenant's very dedicated to his work. He works passionately to bring peace to Rhyme City. Guess he's not bad, really. I know, you're type sold PCL case, right? You're quite a celebrity now. Don't make fun of me. Think this is boring now. I'm fear maybe something interesting will happen. So technically, do you think Waal is the culprit? No, there's no evidence, so I can't say. You're caught, aren't you? I can't go against Sam Brad's orders. If there's anything I can help with, let me know. Not the bridge. Bridge is falling down and can't be crossed. Wait until the fog clears. He's not a bad person, but he's not very flexible. I think he might find it hard to get promotions being like that. I see. Don't tell anyone I said that. Lieutenant can hold a grudge. Am I the only one who thinks the guy probably won't get promoted anytime soon either? I see.
Hey.
Did you see something over there? No, Fox is sick. I hardly see anything. That's why someone was watching us. Maybe I'm just imagining things. You mean the wings of, Masquerain, I think is that Pokemon? Aye.
My body.
I'm not getting new stickers. There we go.
Let me instruct you on some detective tips.
Detective tip
Ready?
time.
Detective tip number 17. We always learn from our mistakes.
Not always. Sometimes you make the same mistake over and over again. Tim, wait up. What's up, Mile? There's a way you can get to the lake. Really. Heard about when I was a kid that there's a secret path that leads to the lake somewhere on the island. I hope we can find something as to where it is. They always took something with them when they went through the secret path. Maybe a hidden in there. Something, huh? For the time being, let's ask people so you know a lot about the island. Thanks, Mile.
What's up?
I heard there's a secret path that leads to the lake somewhere in this island. Maybe the grown-ups know something. Boom. And it's totally not this. If we could find out, we'll be one step ahead of Brad. According to us, should be somewhere around this part of the island, but it's got testimony for starters. Okay.
Huh?
Oh, fuck situation. Wonder does talking to injury have anything to do with the case? That didn't hurt very well. You come from the lake, though, but how did you get here when the bridge is down? Are you through a secret path, or you just swam down from the lake, huh? Yeah, door, okay. I don't think I've seen you before. Where are you from? I do know there's been thick fog covering the areas until about a week ago. And again, the only people who went up there were the old folks anyway. As the younger people don't really have a reason to go to the lake. Secret path, huh? Can't say I've heard of it. Oh, that's Atlas, that's the others. Okay. You're useless. You wanna know? I've been hearing strange rumors since the fog started coming in around the lake. What kind of rumors? Something about monster with huge eyes appearing. What? I'm saying is watch yourself if you plan on heading into the lake. A secret path. I know I've heard that song. What is it about? There's a flag with an operator symbol mark. Someone go get that reference? What's wrong? Nobody really knows why the lake has been suddenly covered by thick fog. It's not like the water is burying things. What could be the cause? Sounds like something strange is happening at the lake. You better check it out. Secret path. I feel like I've heard that mentioned before. I'm sorry, I don't think it'll come back to me anytime soon.
Azumari.
You attacked by something at the lake. If you don't remember, that's fine. Sorry to remind you of a scary thing. Don't respond for this. Secret path. No, I don't think it's underwater. Ba-da-bum. There's a monument of some kind. Got some kind of design card into it. Definitely looks old anyway. Look around though. It's kept very clean. Must be something very important to the island people. It said it doesn't like the fog and they can't see very well, and then the fog height smells too. What's causing the fog anyway? You want to check it out. The wood there is good for training. You think it's good wood for training? It's good. You switch to larger logs, huh? They do like training, huh? It says the bulletin board for timber transport, the records of collected packages, works, and so on. So, it would be very difficult to fix the bridge while the fog is still so heavy. Probably a bad idea. The fog is so thick we wouldn't be able to see what we're doing. This secret path, whatever it is, our only hope of getting to the lake. I remember going through that path as a kid. We used to have a lake festival here back in the day. We'd all go to the lake through the secret path to participate. This is way before we built a bridge, of course. I see. When the day of the festival came out, the grown-ups would pass out scrolls to all the kids. Rules after rules on that help them get through the path. You never have one of those scrolls, would you? Sorry, it's from way back when I was a kid, but the old man who used to hand out scrolls might still have some lying around. Then again, he might not even remember all this. That's the only thing we got, so go ask the old man in town. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. What do you want to know? Scroll. Chief of Timber Transport told us you might have a scroll and information about the secret path. The scrolls, of course, now I remember. He used to hand out to children when we were about to have our lake festival. They were so excited. I was called the old road to lake, the secret path. I'm also trying to get to the lake. Do you think you're going to see a scroll? You're a bit old, but you want to take on a little trial? Of course, I'm so happy you're interested in our culture. Wait, one moment. Let me get the scroll for you. The scroll I was talking about. Go on, take it with you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for getting us a scroll. No mind, the Island Festival is an important part of our culture. You young folks should learn all about our little island. We got a scroll, let's have a look. There are 3 pictures and then some further instructions written on. It's a clue to the secret path. Man, so, first we need to actually find the secret path. Sorry, I forgot about that bit. Listen closely now. The 2 scales will guide you to the secret path. Remember that. 2 scales, what do you mean? I told you it wouldn't be a challenge now, would it? Finding the path's first step. Good luck out there. That's right, so I have to find out what 2 scales mean and find the path for ourselves. Secret path the old man mentioned has to be on the island somewhere. Let me know if you find anything that might be a clue. Let's give it a try. Say something to me. Got it. Boom. Boom, boom.
Huh?
You find any clues? 2 skills. That's a clue to find the secret path. That's ringing any bells for you now. Sorry, not really. Doesn't matter. We have our clues. Look for anything that seems relevant. Alright, moving on. Let's go. There is... Here we go. This monument. Alright, something on your mind? Oh, look at this big dude. Mark's card on the monument. Don't they take skills? Mention, I get it. The number of skills card in the statue is a clue. One of the enters to the past was at 2 skills. This one only 1, so we're at the wrong spot. The other monuments around. Let's go have a look. Ba-da-bum. Bum bum. Well, we can examine this broken one, right? A lot of rocks sitting around here. Do you think it could have been a statue? Wouldn't surprise me. It means they may have some scales carded. But oh, Tim, have a look here. 2 scales, no doubt about it. This is the secret path. You found a secret path. You gotta take me with you. We're at the entrance just beyond here. Come on. Onwards we go. That is the secret path. Looks really convoluted. If you figure out what the scroll's saying, you should be able to follow the path without getting lost, right? Let's have a look at the scroll for starters. Someone's right here. Let's see. If thou wist to reach the lake, follow the light of the moon and face the 3 challenges. What do you think that means? Follow the light of the moon, huh? That's not an important clue. My name is Pikachu. Half circle in the sky must mean a half moon. Gill circle must be a full moon. Maybe this is the shape of the moon is some sort of clue. Black circle, it's full in the sky. I don't know what that means. Come on, that's common sense. No moon in the sky, so in our words, a new moon. Oh, right. 3 moons. There's something else I've been wondering about. Each picture of the moon has a different color, too. Green, pink, and blue. Colors must be a clue as well. What does it say down here? Let me see. At night, the full moon is the beginning. Pass through the shadow of darkness, and when thou witness a split moon, the lake shall bestow its blessings. What in the world? Isn't like some kind of riddle. I think that's all I can glean from just looking at the scroll. We still need more information. Might be clues along the secret path as well. Look at those Pokemon standing in front of each path. I bet they're important. Let's have a look at the statues. I'm making anything we know about statues on my Kate's list as well. Let me know too. If there's anything about Pokemon, I'm your go-to guy.
A truly great detective. Let me instruct you on some detective tips.
Okay, detective tip.
Ready?
Continue on.
Detective tip number 24. Always smile, because a scowling face could be the sign of a small heart.
Okay. Statues, Tropius. The 3 names are really well made. It's almost as someone just shrank a Tropius and put it here.
What is that?
Feebas, self-professed island protector.
This looks really bad.
It's still alive, right?
So it's you again.
What?
Pull yourself together, buddy. This happens to you all the time. You need to be more careful. There, all better.
But it still doesn't look so good.
Nah, Feebas just look like that. It's their natural state.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I suppose it looks healthy enough.
It's dangerous out there with all this fog, so you should really stay put.
It seems to be anxious about something.
You're right. Let's see what it has to say.
Yeah.
What are you so riled up about? The lake's in trouble and you need to get back, but what if you get hurt again? I know, if you right into the lake too, why don't you come with us? If you've seen anything about the Pokemon statues around here. It says they look like they were modeled after Pokemon on the island, but doesn't know what they have to do with the scroll. Let's have a look and see what we can find. Are your wounds okay? That's good to hear. What in the world happened anyway? You're swimming the lake when something suddenly threw you. What in the world's going on? We need to get to the lake quickly and figure out what's happening. You've been living in the lake a long time. You've never seen anything like this before. Even the Pokemon that live here don't know what's causing the fog, huh? You think this was a Pokemon statue too? Hard to tell since all busted, but there's some blue coloring left on it.
Need help?
There's something you need to know? Each path has a Pokemon statue in front of it. There's a Pokemon I've never seen before. Do you know about that, Mile? Yeah, I got it. Is there anything you need to know, just ask. No, it'd be Feebas, Mile. Yeah, I've seen the lake from time to time. Doesn't look like much, but it's really reckless and always gets hurt one way or another. I just couldn't leave it. I'm like a bit of a troublemaker. Tropius is a Pokemon that's usually found in warmer regions. There's one that's always come to Wall's garden to eat, too. I was really surprised when I first saw it. I mean, its wings are green leaves.
Those statues need to be checked.
Alright. What's this brown Pokemon statue? That's a Stunfisk. You'll find a lot of them near water. They'll give you jolt electricity if you step on one, so be careful. Must be somewhere around here. Be careful, Pikachu. That's who do you think you're talking to? You should be the one keeping an eye out. Okay. So, hello, Feebas. Oh.
Hey, Tim!
We checked the stage area and trying to figure out the road scroll. Yeah, okay.
We've checked all 3 statues. Tell me, does the scroll mean anything to you?
Bum. What's the relationship between the scroll and the statues? Statues are the same color as the Pokemon. 3 colors on scrolls.
Do you think that's right? Of course! The colors! One of the pictures that's on the scroll has a background the same color as a statue. So let's take the path of the statue that has the same color as on the scroll. According to the scroll, there are 3 trials. The question is, which color do we choose? The scroll should have clues for us. So go ahead and check in your case list.
What's the order of the 3 colors? Well, let's see. It was green first, then blue, then pink, I think, from what I remember. Yeah.
You're right. If we put the moons in the same order as on the scroll, you'll get full moon, new moon, and half moon. And their background colors are green, blue, and then pink. Now we know which path we need to take.
Go Tropius.
We'll start with green. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, Tropius is green.
All right, Tropius is a green one. That means we take the path with Tropius' statue.
Path with the Tropius statue. Let's go.
Sure this is the right way?
I think so.
I'm not worried. I'll solve the puzzles and breeze through this maze.
Pikachu, look underneath you!
Huh? What?
Stop this! Danger! Don't touch!
Pikachu, get out of there!
Watch out for Stunfisk's electric shocks. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Here we go! Phew! That was a close one. Thanks for that, Tim.
Glad you're okay, Pikachu. Those Stunfisk are too slow with their little shocks. Now we're forking the road, Tim. Check out the scroll and see what the second color is, which is blue. Yeah, Clark's way to go on this statue Winkle. Only had the wings like that and we could fly to the lake. Statue Dalek. Statue's color is all peeled off, but we see it in Pokemon before.
Need help?
Ask me anything. That way, Mile. What's the lake like anyway? It's a gorgeous place, seeing as they're thinking about building a resort here. Lake is treasured out. Nobody's going near since the fogs start coming in. But there's something going on in the lake. We need to stop it. Wingle catch the wind on their white wings and soar up high in the sky. And sometimes I would say I had wings. Ducklet are actually better at swimming than flying. They get attacked. They can splash water using their blue feathers. I kind of want to see that. Alright, Ducklet is blue. Moving on. And so that's all the riddle. But Ducklet's blue. I already saw that. Fine. Statue Timber. Color of God. You figure out which statue color was originally.
Need help?
About Timber. Timber are great color Pokemon. They have all the stars on them too. Yeah, when there's no construction plan, they help out delivering stuff. It could be pretty inconvenient living on an island like this, so we're all really grateful.
It looks like the second color is blue. but the statues have lost their color. Which means we'll solve it once we know the color of the original Pokemon.
How long has that been going off? What are the colors of the statues? White for Wingull.
Do you think that's perfect? Now we know the original color. What do you think? Which of these paths should we take? Right. We'll try the path with Ducklet's statue.
Which is the second path? Down here we go. There are 3 different paths again. There are 3 cars on the scroll. It must be last circle. Just a little bit more to go, Tim. Hello, soft and sticky.
Shallow.
Hey, look, Pikachu, it's Yellows. Well, you certainly seem carefree. Oh, it's happy? No, the opposite. Some of its friends weren't sure because of the whole incident. It's mad about that. They's always smiling. It's hard to tell if it's angry or not. Shells are so tiny and cute. They make me happy just looking at them. So back in the day, you guys look different from the way you look now. Really, I wonder what they looked like. Bum 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 bum. What Pokemon is this statue of? Its paint's peeling off here, but it's a Growl. Look over there. You can see one wandering around. The thing is really big. I guess this statue of Azumarill, all of its paint's fallen off though. At least that one technically must have been made a long time ago. Groddle, Earth and Water, and me. What, how could you not notice all the commotion about the lake? That thing said it had been peaceful, Groddle. It sure seems to live in its own world. How have you been living near Lake Groddle? Before people came here, wow, you definitely have a long lifespan. The same theory has changed a lot since you started developing it. Even the water quality has changed since the old days, apparently.
Yeah.
Last for I'll have to like only a bit more. You really care about the lake, don't you, Milo? Of course, dude. I played there as a kid and decided other Pokemon a lot. You know them? A time when I was really young and I almost drowned in the lake. Pokemon I've never seen before saved my life. I see. I was only half conscious and don't really remember what it looked like, but I know it wasn't a dream. Here's proof. Its scale, it's really beautiful. I know, right? If I ever get to see a Pokemon again, I want to say thank you properly. Azumarill. White bubble-like patterns on Azumarill's belly are actually camouflaged to fool enemies. Pretty crafty for such a cute-looking Pokemon. Trees Growl's yellow shell. If they get good sunlight, they'll go pretty fast. Berries on trees look good. Bum, 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 bum. And we have one more statue we need to look at. Hello. Hello. As it's there, do you think you tell us what you know? It's worried that it might get caught up in the incident since the area is so close to the lake. You can solve this case quickly so the Pokemon here can live peacefully. By the way, are those things on your back hard or soft? Good question, I was wondering about that myself. It's alright for us to touch them. What do they feel like? That statue's shell seems like several of them were in the area too. Alright, statue's a bit bigger than the real thing. Tim, there's something about the shells I've noticed. What's up? Take a close look at the statue's shells and compare with the real thing. The shape of their horns is different. Why would their shapes be different? Shells may have some characteristics that we don't know about. We should ask Milo.
Need help?
Shells is an interesting Pokemon. Its shape and color change depending on where it lives, or the water quality of the area. I bet it would be interesting to compare different to wonder what they look like. Right now, I think there are 2 different ones, blue and pink.
How could the last color be pink? Did you see a pink Pokemon? We really need to figure this out.
Which is the pink Pokemon? The Shellos.
Oh? So why do you think it's a pink Pokemon?
Bum. Here's different here. Pink or blue depending on the water quality. Well, apparently the water quality has changed over the years.
I get it now. Shellos' color changes depending on the water quality, right? When this statue was made, the water quality here must have been different. That's why it was a pink Shellos. Now we know the colors. Which path do you think we should take?
Bum.
Perfect. Now we can go straight to the lake.
To the lake we go! About that yellow statue. Bum bum. Bum bum. Lake Cappucci.
I can't see anything through all of this fog.
It makes it a little difficult to investigate. Whoa!
Poliwag, are you okay?
Poliwag, surprisingly springy.
That's good. Doesn't look like they're injured at all.
Good for them, but what about me?
Sorry, Pikachu. But where did they come flying from?
I don't know. From somewhere over there.
Hey, Tim! Look at that! Masquerain!
Masquerain has charming eyes.
Hold on. Are Masquerain causing the fog?
It sure seems like it. But why?
Hey! Masquerain! What's going on here? You gotta stop the fog! What do you mean, no? Is something out there? Seems like they're worried about outsiders. What should we do?
Biba! Biba! Ba beep 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 beep! Biba!
Wow. Look at that.
Thanks for helping, Feebas.
Biba!
Alright, the fog's cleared up. Why is Masquerain causing the fog in the first place? They're trying to keep their friends in from the scary Pokemon to start living in the lake. Scary Pokemon. Is it the cause of all the Luna Pokemon? I mean, so let's figure out what it is.
Biba!
You did great. I think the fog is clearing and investigate around the lake. Were your wounds for the same Pokemon that attacked the Masquerain? It's so foggy you couldn't see who attacked, but it does run its body being collapsed by a pincer. It says I heard a lot. Don't be so frightened. Tim now solves the case in a jiffy. You'll see. They say it showed up here one day and has been attacking many Pokemon and gets too close. It's so angry it won't listen to anything you try to say to it. Angry? Why would that be? Don't know, but I'll be back. Because I gotta go take my medicine. Alright, I'm back. Look at that, what a gash. It's just something took a chunk out using huge claws. But that gash also caused that scary thing. There it is, we're done for if we get attacked. Okay, I'm very careful while we investigate. What was that sound? Oh, there, someone's splashing in the water. Let's see what it is. What in the world is that? There's something in the lake. I can't see it too well with me. Go check it out. It's dangerous. He's right, I really appreciate the thought, but we really should wait and see. Feebas! Crawdon chucks things aside with its pincers. Feebas, are you okay? Doesn't look like it has any serious wounds. Don't be so reckless, though. Still, now I know who the scary Pokemon is, thanks to Feebas. Well, this was instant after all, but still. I just wonder why Crawdon's in the lake, and I've seen Crawdon's there before the fog came in. Nothing's causing trouble when it's not even named to this island. What's all it mean? It's worth looking into. Oh, it's a fishing rod, but it's broken. It's useless like this. You were playing in your palace, but then Crawdon suddenly attacked, huh? Seems like you're not worried that Crawdon would throw it all off the island since it's so strong. Well, that happened. Bum, 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 bum. Bada bum. Huh? The one who attacked Pokemon was Crawdon. Do you know much about Crawdon? Not really. I've only read about it in books. Apparently, they live just about anywhere. Here's the you Crawdon thinks the lake is its territory. In this case, we're in trouble. They're very protective of their homes. Getting them to move won't be easy at all. They just keep getting better, don't they?
Beep!
Okay, now it's sparse too. Seems like it's very wary of us. I don't think we'll be able to speak to it. Definitely seems to have a temper. No one can get closer if they keep swinging claws around like that. It's just to stay away from Crawdon while we investigate. A red body, big claws. They say that's the Pokemon that's been chasing their friends. Seems like Crawdon's short-tempered to begin with. Even when the masquerade tried to scare it off with their eye like it intended, just tried to attack them. All they do is create a thick fog and try to hide their friend, huh? Oh, this wood fragment is. Looks like it's corn. Probably a box or something. Why a wooden box fragment be at the lake? There's a large gas on the inside. One thing is clawing at the inside. Hi. Hey, Gigi, what do you think this wooden chunk is? Let's see. What the wood is white painted. It could be useful too, so let's hang on to it for now. An empty bottle here. Could be a clue straight up just in case. No, you don't have to leave the lake, don't worry. He's right, I'll figure something out, but until we do, just stay away from the Crawdons, okay?
My body.
We know your body's stiff, Pikachu.
My body's. Let me instruct you on some detective tips.
Detective tips, yeah.
Ready?
Might as well get a few more.
Detective tip number 45. Don't ever let your preconceptions get the better of you.
Huh?
Bum bum ba da ba da bum.
Pokemon were getting hurt because Crawdon attacked them. Now, why would Crawdon do something like
Bum
that?
bum. Bum bum. Why did it attack Pokemon? It's territorial.
I get it. Crawdon is chasing away anyone who dares to get close to the lake. Obviously, it's being territorial.
Bum bum.
For some reason, this Crawdon thinks the lake is its turf. But it's not a Pokemon that's normally seen around here. So the question is, how did it get to the lake? Are there any clues we can look at?
This. And this.
Do you think that... You know what? The claw marks on the inside of the box are just like the marks on the trees.
Yep.
Which tells me that someone put Crawdon into that box and then brought it to the lake.
It was because someone brought Crawdon to the lake. Crawdon was the one who was cleaning all his Pokemon. It's for that Wall's into, thanks Tim.
Someone brought a Crawdon here, and I think that's what's been hurting the other Pokemon. We've proven that Walls isn't responsible.
Let's head back to Wall's place and let Brad know what we found. Thank you for just the fast travel. Brad, Wall's in the culprit in the fog situation. Don't you think you're jumping to conclusions? What do you mean by that? It could have been Walls who captured Crawdon in that box and brought it to the lake. I always think that way. Walls is a Pokemon researcher, even if he's been disgraced. I bet he could get hold of a Crawdon very easily. But that's... If you insist that Walls isn't the one who brought Crawdon to the lake, then show me proof. I promise we'll find evidence that proves Walls innocent. In that case, I'll search around and I will then prove he's a culprit. Let's use theories to correct him. Bye. Also, there's no music here, which is strange. Unless we find the culprit who brought Crawdon to the lake, Brad's not going to change his mind. Hurry, but who could have done such a thing and why? Hey, Tim, I'll stay by Walls. He's not showing it, there's got to be R on him. Leave the rest to us.
In order to prove Wall's innocence, we really need to figure out who brought Crawdon here.
I need to be able to find a real culprit. That Brad's going to town to get our testimony or something. He doesn't believe every wild rumor he hears. Seems like the people of town aren't too fond of Walls. Why did Crawdon bring Crawdon all the way to the lake anyway? Because whoever it was want to get rid of all the Pokemon there? I don't know yet, but we will get to the bottom and keep up our investigation. I'm not forgetting those who have made mistakes. I think Brad's turn to make me the culprit. Walls can't be the culprit. Why does nobody believe him? Same as the accident in PCL. Masses believe the media and paid no heed to my words. It was not I who brought Crawdon here. If he did two difficult Walls carry the Crawdon to the lake all by himself. Even living this close to the lake, it would have been pretty obvious to have been lugging around a box big enough to fit Crawdon. Good point. I wonder how culprits they would get Crawdon to the lake. Well, let's see if that bridge is fixed. That's pretty important.
I wonder what they're up to.
Yeah, those are large pieces of wood.
Oh, I know. They're going to fix the bridge. But that doesn't explain why they're carrying a flag. Whoa! Watch where you're going! What's it steal?
They're just really focused on their work.
I wonder what that flag was. I wonder if flags being added to the town and out in front of their houses. And Chief is here to transfer tell us something about wooden boxes. We should go ask him. Boom, boom. Good luck on fixing the bridge. We're counting on you. Like Chief had. Looking in front of the bridge had the same mark stuck to it. Wonder what it means. Let's go ask the Chief. We can finally start fixing the bridge now. Once the bridge is fixed, we'll be able to investigate this far shore of the lake. You mean the flags over there? They're landmarks for timber. What do you mean? If you want timber to carry a box to the location, you need to lead them there with a flag that matches the mark on the box. They mentioned each flag has boxes with the same mark nearby. You'll need to guide them once. From the second time onward, all you need to do is put the flag on the right place and they'll figure it out. Pretty smart, eh? I thought it might beat you. Be the culprit. Use this whole flag system to have timber carry crowd onto the lake. Timber transport. They're like strong enough. Besides, nobody would look twice they were carrying a big box through town. It does make more sense than to assume Waal somehow managed to sneak the box all the way to the lake by himself. I'm sorry, but I don't have any Pokemon be. I mean, you think I know there's some weirdo wandering around with a big box. How could someone know to carry a box? You're saying Timber could have carried the box front of it. Do you think we're responsible for something? No, of course not. Impossible anyway. See, Timber would never be able to take a box to the lake. No such a mark for the lake in the first place. What? If you don't believe me, go check the bulletin board near docks. The chart with all the marks we use, plus the record all packaged together. Let's head into town then. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-ba-bum. All the way back. Walking all the way back. Walking all the way back to the dock. Hello. Alright, I'll talk to you on my way back. There's just a lot. Is the record Chief is talking about? Looks like it. That should tell us more about the luggage we delivered last week. What do you think this is? It got marks on it with the names. Looks like a list that tells us where each box of luggage goes. Marks the box are for specific houses. Like, that doesn't exist after all. Like Chief said, oh well. It looks like they're collection records. Record of all the packages they received here, right? What does it say? 2 triangle, 1 square, 3 operator symbols, 1 circle. I wonder what that means. There's a agreement for timber transport. Delivery staff on, come get ripped with the best. Advertising the right thing. Maybe they're all in pretty good shape. Demand for timber transport. Well, there was no luggage that was sent to the lake coordinate bulletin board. I don't need a mark for the lake at all. He wasn't timber to carry the box after all. Who knows? Let's check to make sure all packages delivered are scheduled anyways. I did. Also see if they noticed anything in the receipt their packages. Forget which mark was for which home. Just had to flag out of each house. Bum, 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 bum. Heard the fog cleared up. Crowd, I never heard of it. Is there really such a Pokemon at the lake? I received 2 packages last week. I didn't notice anything unusual about my stuff, but something else. I remember Timber were carrying around a big wooden box here. No one was in it. Yes, it was, I'd say maybe double the size of Timber. Box size could probably hold Crowda. Do you see her Timber there, that too? Slow me in the direction of the bridge, but that's it. Sorry, I'm no more help. Her testimony to delivery records.
Seems like this package was delivered properly.
Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Hello, Fletchling.
Oh, Tim.
You were gone for a while, so I was getting worried. Sorry about that, Amanda. And there are things really getting insane. Anything I can do to help. Crowd was the one who know a lot of Pokemon. Who brought it here? We're saying that Mr. Waal is the one who brought Crowd to the island. Is it true? I don't think so. I just can't believe Waal's the culprit for all this. Are you close to Brad? I see him time to time. Crime seems to be so friendly and funny. Friendly? Funny?
Fletch?
You're gonna have to have a look at Crowd. Well, be careful. Brad. Apparently Brad's trying to get on good terms with Fletchling. Pokemon can see through him, huh? What's wrong? Maybe that Pokemon brings such a dangerous Pokemon to the island. Who would do such a thing? I see 3 packages last week. Came on a tripod and whatnot. That's cool. Just want to take pictures of the island's natural splendor before the construction of the resort begins. We know how many packages we got. Let's check the records.
So, the number of packages delivered match the records.
A tourist resort. There's some talk of building a resort here in order to really cloud nature. Let me do that in the project. Nature is very unique and precious, so if we started building, maybe we get a swarm of tourists. Project it might make life easier, but we're also losing some important things. I'm personally against this whole resort thing. Guess not everyone's thrilled about the plan. Did something happen? A Piranha. There's a Piranha Lake. Never heard of such a Pokemon. I guess I better stay away if it's that dangerous. I got one delivery last week. I ordered a record player that was busted around and couldn't use it. That's too bad. I went and asked Chief to see if he could fix it for me. He said it would be hard. Lisa's saying I need to order in replacement parts. She was there too. Lisa was the Chief too. Oh yeah, she was telling him to put the stickers in all the boxes, Doc. He's such a kind person. Let's have testimony.
Yes, this package was delivered just like it says.
Boom, da boom, boom, boom. Hello. Then Walls has the.
So, Dr. Walls is behind all of this?
You know I can't divulge sensitive information like that. Hmm? Well, hi. Still investigating, are we? It's no use. I've got this case practically closed.
Don't be so sure. There are still a lot of things to look into.
You're investigating the case too? Anything turn up?
Yes, there are quite a few things.
Oh. Well, good luck, Tim. Spritz! Spritz! Spritz!
What's wrong? Catch a cold?
Me neck.
Spritz!
You know what? I think it's Spritzy's scent.
God,
It's
the
too
music in
strong.
this game is good.
It's making you sneeze.
It's all serious stuff.
Me neck.
I guess having a sensitive nose isn't always good. See you around, sneezy pants.
Spritz! Spritz!
What's going on with you, Manetric?
Not Manetric. He seemed really angry. Yeah, it seemed like he was offended Manetric didn't like it sent.
Right.
You need to fall, Brad. Stay in guard, huh? Good for you. If Manetric kicked after Brad now, it's so dedicated to its work. You share the same pig-headedness. Ah, you're way too uptight. You need to enjoy finding the life like the smell. You don't need to get so angry.
Spritz!
Not Spritzy.
Yes?
Not Timber Transport. You think Timber carried the box with the car in the lake? That's impossible. Why is that? The Chief checked each package and put stickers on himself. I helped out that day too, but I didn't see anything on. One thing, Vic, you knew where Walt lives and you was a friend. Not really. I just visited this place a few times for business reasons. Me regarding construction of the resort. Yes, I wanted to see if he was willing to part with this property, which we need to continue with the plan. He definitely wanted to be interested. Brad told me all about it. Who'd have thought Walls would be the culprit? That's not certain yet. Mysteries caused some kind of problem in the past, right? No wonder I'm so suspicious of him. Yeah, again, this is the most Scooby-Doo chapter in the entire game. I wonder who did it, and I wonder what their reasoning was. The world's not forgetting about last week's deliveries. I didn't see any packages last week. I wasn't expecting one either since I hadn't ordered anything.
How many? That's not the same number that's in the records. So what do you think is going on? I'm confident we've checked all the marks. And it appears that Walls is missing one package. We really should look into that.
One package is missing. Clear records, there's one box that was for Walls. Where's it gone? I think Cron came in that missing box. Let's just see what Walls and Cheetah say if they're going to include this. According to records, there's one box to be delivered to you, Dr. Walls. You say that, but the fact remains that no box delivered to me. The Chief made a mistake. And it remains to double check with the Chief. To the Chief. Boom, boom.
All right, Manetric. You know what to do, don't you? Oh, no! Not my hat! You were supposed to fetch!
Well, now you're fetching, Pikachu. I fixed repairing the bridge. Indeed, we have. Brad was the first one across, too. Not the missing package. A package addressed to Mr. Walls has gone missing. Yeah, actually, Walls said he wasn't expecting a package at all. I haven't messed up the names in my records. I wish I could check tuner about all this. I can do that. I'll get the info in no time. Record all the luggage that came in by the boat last week in our records. Please help me with all the sorting. There shouldn't be any mistakes or errors. Seems like it would be difficult to get Tim or carry box with two of them noticing. I'm not going to use some of that trick to ask him about the sorting process. Oh, she helped me out with sticking the marks in all the packages and boxes. Did anything strike you during the whole process? Well, now that you mentioned, we didn't have that smell she usually has. That smell. Well, you see, just after I finished putting everything on record, I noticed I forgot to tell anyone else to need to get it. At the store jar. Yeah, we only had a few minutes. Thing is, when I got that, Luis didn't have her usual scent anymore. It was weird. So it disappeared. It's really the case in some way. There are a few things I'd like to ask you. Do you have some time? There wasn't anything for walls, but the record showed there was one delivery. Whoa, watch it that long. We need to get to the fence. I'm not doubting you. Okay, so do you carry any kind of box or anything to the lake? It says they did carry a box with a donut-like mark on it. I mean, like a ring? I don't remember seeing a mark like that anywhere. What do you mean by a donut mark? I don't see it on the mark chart. No, so we're not doubting you or anything. Might have better luck. Let's go into the lake ourselves. Bum. Finally, to the lake! What's up, Phoebas? You can't see Santa Claus, man. You don't want to quit, do you? You looking for someone? Miles in here right now. See, one of Miles' friends is being accused of bringing Claw in here. Worried about Miles and his friend, too. I hope we can clear things up soon. We need someone to have a look under water. I'll let you know. I say, you saw something strange just now. What's this strange thing? Well, it definitely is a piece of wood. I found it for us. Thanks, Seabass. Okay, yep. You can see where this is going. Bum. Ba-da-bum. Fletchling, what are you doing here? I'm in the investigation. Well, thanks. You poked a dirty rag that was put in the leg that turned out to be a Pokemon. And he's talking about Feedbacks. You gave it some medicinal herbs as an apology for poking it. Come think of it. Well, also the reason he was kind of like his ingredients for his potions. Bum bum ba bum ba bum. Whoa.
Well, look who it is. Your timing is perfect. It seems Dr. Walls is indeed the culprit.
They say there's conclusive evidence.
Evidence that we pulled out of the lake.
Is that?
Yes. It's the symbol for Dr. Wall's home. This proves beyond a doubt that he brought the Crawdaunt to the lake. And it's all I needed to see.
But why?
Tim.
Time to accept the truth, Amanda.
It's too soon to give up. Let's keep investigating.
Walls won't be able to feign innocence when he sees this. Seems like I won a little contest, eh, Mr. Detective? Think of this way to be a jerk.
Hang in
I
there.
don't look good for Mr. Walls, but if you think you didn't do it, I'll trust you. Tim, please don't give up. All this is on blue tar as the evidence police collector. Why don't you have a look? I do want to have a look. I can finally have some peace. Mark is the one used for Walls' home. Seems like he's the one who brought Carter to the island after all. How do I look at this? There you go. You're free to look, but please don't remove any. Looks like there's a bunch of trash. To the other side of that. Let's have a look. What are these wooden chunks? There's some white paint on the back. Better take and make a note of it anyway. Talk about it. Just want to get out of here. It's something to do with the case. Make a record of this for now. What? This has a circle sticker mark at the lake. According to Walls and Timber, there's never any packs for Walls. There must be some kind of trick or something. I wonder what this plate was for. Pretty dirty, that's for sure. No, it seems like just a piece of wood. Nothing special about it. Yeah. Hold on, Pikachu. Let me flip it. White paint. Let's make a note of that. Looks like there's some sort of box. Plus, it must have been pretty big. Could have been the box Crying was brought in. Like scale wood chunks and white paint. Could this be? There's something about these wood pieces. Hey, couldn't these wooden pieces be part of the box Crying was brought in? Oh, with the donut mark. Each one has the white paint on it, right? If you just beat together, maybe it'll make a donut mark. Gotta try. Bum. Ba-da-bum.
Hey. If we're hoping to solve this, we'll need all the clues gathered by the police. Let's go have a look.
Do you not have all of them? Okay.
Hey.
Time to open up your case notes and think about it. What do you mean? We just opened up the case notes.
If we're hoping to solve this, we'll need all the clues gathered by the police. Let's go have a look.
Wait, you're giving me contradictory information, Pikachu. Do you want me to continue investigating or do you want me to solve it with the case notes? Just your investigation. Stickers found in your wooden box. Maybe Walt's proud to pick it up. Well, there's a sticker just left flying around, I wonder. Piece of wood, paint on them? I didn't see any around here. He's a strange shaped rock. Looks like it's part of a statue or something. Yeah, Kron's in the way. Boom, ba da boom.
Hang in there. Hang in there.
I don't see any around here, but the boss likes to have to go flip your thinking sometimes. Am I thinking? At least I haven't found anything. You know we searched time though. Maybe what you're looking for is simply somewhere we can't look. Did I miss something?
Fletch? Beep.
Yeah, with this we still should help Miles' friend. You couldn't find anything even up there. I wonder where it flew off to. I want to look at my evidence. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a second, we have all we need. Pikachu, I know how to make the donut mark.
If we're hoping to solve this, we'll need all the clues gathered by the police.
I know.
Let's go have a look.
But I know how to solve this. Why isn't the game letting me solve this? Like, I have all I need. Like, I'm fairly confident that I have all that I need at this point. Make the donut mark. Thank you. God.
Let's see if we can make a donut mark by fitting the wooden pieces together.
One time you
Bet
do
we
something
can.
different, game, than having it be solved through the case notes. God sakes. Ay.
Do you think that's right? All right. This must be the original mark. Doesn't look like a donut, though. Listen up. I'll bet if we combine that clue with this mark, we can make a donut mark. We were right. All we had to do was place the sticker in the middle of the circle mark.
Yep, there we go.
Then it becomes a ring. Now it makes sense. This is what the timber were calling a donut mark all along.
Da-da-da-da! Trying to figure out what trick the culprit used. Well, first, mail the box taking on the island as a package of walls. Of course, Chief would put a circle mark sticker on it, of course, delivery for walls. That's right, then the culprit changed the sticker to the ring mark when the Chief wasn't looking. Then the timber carried it to the lake. But the lake isn't on their chart destiny. If they want to get to the lake box their property, someone needs to guide timber using a flag with the ring mark. With any flagging the evidence the police collected. Sure, Timber will show us where the flag is. Tim, what are you trying to do standing around in front of Wall's house? Sir, I'm about to have Timber guide me to a certain place. Hopefully, let me prove all this once for all. In that case, I'm going with you. I said, alrighty, let's get going, Timber. So Brad's in Wall's house. Nothing bad happens. It says they always deliver on time, so no need for us to mail in their work. Let's go. Just need to let them go. Alright. And I say need to let them go, but we know where they're heading. They're into the lake. So just, yeah. Go there. No need to wait for them. Again, I know where they're going. I am not waiting for them to go around.
Timber, what's wrong? They say their goal is up ahead.
You mean past Crawdont?
If we search that area, I'll bet we'd find some evidence.
Wait!
Milo!
Yeah, that was a mistake, kid.
Oh no! Feebas! Are you alright? Ah! What?
What's happening?
Mild Tick, Island Protector. Bye.
Feebas, that was amazing!
Wow, that Feebas.
Yep, Feebas evolved into Milotic.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe that Feebas would evolve into that Pokemon. As a kid, I almost drowned in the lake. Pokemon saved me with Milotic. I'm glad I get to see it again. Thanks to that, we can search inside the ruins. Hi, Milotic. Oh, you really feel bad, so you're definitely a lot more handsome now. Seems like your goodness hasn't gone away, though. Safe and sound thanks to you, Milo Tick. Milo Tick. I get it now. You definitely keep up on her toes, for sure. Let's see what they did. Pikachu, the flag. The ring mark on it. Must be flag you culprit used to guide timber.
The missing delivery. The ring-shaped mark. The only one who could have done those things in that amount of time.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Could it be?
Bolt of Brilliance!
I know the culprit.
Yeah, I do too. It was the most obvious culprit ever because it's a goddamn Scooby-Doo plot that I've seen on like how many Scooby-Doo episodes? The stem left on the flag must belong to that person. We need to find out for sure. Yeah. Boom. Boom.
How's the
Yeah,
investigation?
Put the flag with the ring mark. Culprit used the flag to guide the timber. Who would do such a thing? It'll be clear enough once we check the scent that was left on the flag. It's strange pride you see Maltix only appear, but it certainly makes me feel peaceful looking at it. It really does. Who thought that Phoebus would evolve into such a beautiful Pokemon?
What?
Let's go. Back to town we go. Heading back into town. Hello. Hey, Mancher, can you tell us who this smell belongs to? You see that? Tim Manectric sneeze. Everything's clear thanks to Manectric. Tim, gather everyone involved.
Here they come. Keep your wits about you.
Thank you all for coming here.
Tim, I know what you're gonna tell us. You figured out who the culprit is.
We already know who the culprit is. All evidence points to Dr. Waal.
I'll tell you what I discovered. The one who had Crawdaunt carried to the lake is...
Go on. Tell him, Tim.
Louise.
You, Louise. You're the culprit.
That's just a bunch of nonsense. Is this your idea of a joke? Do you have any proof?
Of course we do. Show her, Tim.
What's the proof that Louise is the culprit? The flag with the ring mark.
Proof? Right here is the proof.
What kind of proof is that? It's just the flag for timber transport.
Yes, that's true. The culprit used this flag and had Timber carry the box with Crawdaunt inside.
If that's the case, then what about this sticker? If your deductions are correct, then the box would have a ring-shaped mark on it, am I right? Guess what? No such mark has been found.
Obviously, he's right. And you're completely wrong.
He's wrong. The sticker was a trick just to frame Dr. Waal's.
A trick?
As a matter of fact, a ring-shaped sticker doesn't exist. It never has. It was created by her. She used the sticker from Dr. Waal's house and combined it with something she made.
Right on, Tim. You tell him.
Where's the wood pieces? What Louise repair?
Yes, that's it. Wait, no it's not.
If it happens if you get it wrong, you get nothing. The box got wrong. Tough.
We found this down at the lake.
But I'm like,
It's a piece of a wooden box.
I expected to say piece
You
of
can see
wooden
there's
box
a shape
with
that's been painted
mark
on it with some white paint.
Paint or whatever.
Huh? What is
I
that
was really
shape?
confused on what it was doing.
Well, so when we fit the white parts together, it recreates this symbol. Now, if I put this sticker on top...
It's the ring-shaped mark!
That's right. Timber thought the mark was new, and they simply followed the flag that they saw had the same mark on it.
Could it be? Hard to comprehend. How could someone as savvy as myself fall into a trap?
Savvy, huh?
And when the boxes came to the dock, you were there helping the chief of Timber Transport, weren't you, Louise? Easy, right? 'Cause all you had to do was change the stickers. Of course, while no one was looking.
You're right, I could have done that. But how could I possibly have had the time to guide the timber all the way to the lake?
Oh yeah, that's the easy part. The chief said while you were sticking marks on the boxes, he had to return to his office and get something that he forgot.
True, but he was only gone for a few minutes. Not nearly enough time for me to go to the lake and back.
Wrong. All you needed was a few minutes. A sufficient amount of time for you to send a signal out, right?
What are you talking about? Who would I be signaling to?
Now that's easy. There's only one possibility.
Spritzy.
You signal to Spritzy.
Spritz!
What? Spritzy?
That's right. And here's the proof.
Oh, Mainetra. The flag makes you sneeze?
That's because Spritzy's scent has soaked into this flag. Which means the culprit used Spritzy to guide the timber.
Dr. Walls is innocent? I have a headache.
So, Louise, all you had to do was signal Spritzy. There was plenty of time while the chief wasn't looking. And that means your alibi doesn't hold up.
Wait a minute. Why would she want to do something like that?
For the tourist resort she wants to build.
Yeah, it's the most Scooby-Doo plot
You
ever.
needed to get the land
Get
for
rid
it.
of someone on the land
So you
they can
framed Dr.
build their
Walls, didn't you?
resort or whatever. That's like
Yes, that's right.
a plot that's used
Why
a
is that
million
so wrong?
times in Scooby-Doo.
Building that resort is my dream. I did what I had to in order for it to succeed.
How could you do that? You caused trouble for the Pokemon and Dr. Walls!
Calm down. It's all right, Milo. The only person you thought about was yourself. That's sad. You'll soon regret that.
It's over now, Louise. Come with me.
This is the most obvious case in the whole game, and it's funny because there's another case that's really obvious as well.
She just got a little too carried away. Lesson learned.
I mean, this game's really easy. It's very obvious all the goddamn time, but still.
Walls was innocent after all. So now would be a good time to ask him about R.
Dr. Walls, I was wondering if you could tell Pikachu and me about R.
Yes, of course I can. It's the least I can do for clearing my name. You know what? Come to think about it, this makes you the second person to ask me about R.
Yeah?
I believe it was about 2 months ago. A man asked me the same thing. And you know, I recall he had a Pikachu with him too, just like you.
No way! That must have been my father. I'm trying to find him. That's why I came to ask what you know about R.
I can tell that this means a lot. All right, I'll tell you everything I know. Yes.
Ask me anything about Harry. About 2 months ago, a man together with a Pikachu came to visit me. He asked me about R, but I chased him away without telling him anything. Harry did know about R. And I explained to him the mysterious person was asking Carlos or was wanting out of the way. R was supposed to be a miracle drug, an all-purpose medicine for Pokemon. Originally, we were going to use a certain Pokemon cells to help create it. Certain Pokemon? Yes, the Pokemon named Mew. Its DNA is said to contain genetic codes of all Pokemon. That kind of Pokemon really exists. Somehow there's a mistake. It tells me you actually use belongs to a Pokemon called Mewtwo. Mewtwo. Mysterious Pokemon created through the power of science, said to have the Berserk gene. I suspect that's why Pokemon become violent after being exposed to R. I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about this Carlos. He must have entered PCL just after I left. See, is there anyone else who might know about R besides you and Carlos? Yes, I actually have one lab assistant. We dropped out of touch and I left PCL, so I don't know what's become of him. Wall's former lab assistant, eh? Sounds like someone we should look into. Now, I remember something now. You first investigating Flying Park. Flying Park. It was an amusement park in Rhyme City. There was some sort of trouble there about a year ago, and I think it's been closed since. What do you mean, some sort of trouble? I don't know details, but I heard that Pokemon suddenly went wild during a parade. Well, suddenly went wild. I wonder if it's got anything to do with R. If anything that does, we should go check it out. Leaving the island now. Yes, thank you very much for your testimony. I should be the one saying thanks. You inspired me to believe in people one more time. Can't tell you how grateful I am. Please take care, Dr. Walls. Well then, let's head home. Right, dude, we should go say hi to Milo. Please do. The boy sees you as a friend. I'm sure he'll be happy you stopped by. Once we're done saying our goodbye, let's head to the docks and drive the boat to go back, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately is right. Boom, boom. Milo might be at the lake. Oh, hey, it's getting us some of the fruits, thanks. Let's have them on the ride back. If you can even stomach through that. Earlier the boat ride is less rocky. No, it will be just as rocky, if not even more rocky. Boom, boom. Go check out Milo Tech. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Thing is, you don't have to do this. Like, not right, but just solve the case. You're hanging around anymore. Sorry, we're keeping people waiting. I'll come back in with Pikachu. Don't worry. There'd be a promise. Thanks for helping with our investigation, Milo. I'll mention it. Thanks for clearing Wall's name, too. Hope you'll find your dad soon, Tim. You take care, too, Pikachu. See you around, kid. I didn't expect Feebas to evolve in Milo Dick. No kidding, it just became so majestic all of a sudden. Hopefully I'll be involved in Pokemon Rangers soon. I haven't seen Crod in there. Do you know where it's going to? Oh yeah, Brad took it with him. Brad did. He says in the case solved, we found True Coat, but he'll take it back to its home. That's good to hear. I guess he has some redeeming qualities. At the instant. That's not a huge amount. We wouldn't have been able to solve this case without you, Milotic. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll definitely come again. When we do, you and Milo have to show us around the island. Milo. It keeps the lake safe together with Milo. I think they've been able to become good friends. Bum, bum. Bum, bum.
No one would ever guess you were once a Feebas. You know, anyone can change. Pokemon and people. I mean, if they really want to.
I don't think I've seen that one before. Again, I've played this game at least twice before this Let's Play, so yeah. I don't think I've seen that one before. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Anyways, back to the dock we go. I'm not going to go all the way down the secret path just to talk to the Pokemon on the Narrow Lake. No. No, the video's over an hour and a half at this point. Like, we're good. I get it, you're happy. No, you splashed me with the water from your wings. This cave's a close too. It's all thanks to your ideas holding water, B2. You're doing pretty good at all that too, actually. Heard you guys really saved a day or something like that. These are the Cobra Biome stuff. I guess I shouldn't have blamed old Mr. Walls. You saw a case, did you? Impress such a young man. Think back, it must have been Louise who started the bad rumors about Mr. Walls in the first place. I owe an apology. Bum. Ba-da-bum.
Azumarill.
Meryl! I think you should be safe and sound now. Take care of yourself, okay? Saw the case, seen you, thanks. I'm probably gonna go back to living in peace, too. Thank you very much. Oh, you're gonna train in harder. Must have really rankled? I've never heard that word before. It must have really rankled it. Rankled. I've never heard the word rankled before. It must have really rankled it that it was fooled by the culprit. Emmer definitely takes things seriously, don't they? Boom, boom. And back. Thanks for helping us out. He's used to so trouble. I mean, long as I didn't feel a little responsible. Then keep hearing loads around for folks on the island. Sure, I'll be grateful, sir. Great job, Tim. I'm glad the case has been closed, finally. It's because you never gave up that Mr. Wall is a free man, Tim. You're gonna make a great detective, I just know it. Thank you very much, Amanda. Are you sure you're done here? I can get the boat ready to go. Let's head out then. We put Cappucci Island behind us as fast as we could. And we threw up when we got back. Blech.
I just had that dream again. But somehow it felt different from before.
Are you okay, Pikachu? Were you having a bad dream?
Maybe he just doesn't like boats.
Yeah.
I hope I haven't scared him.
Nah, takes more than your driving to scare me. Maybe I'm just getting old.
Will you continue playing? Nope, because we're at the end of the chapter now. Now this has popped up. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. That was the most Scooby-Doo-esque chapter in the entire game. And funny, because it's another chapter, I think it's also very Scooby-Doo-esque, but this was like the most Scooby-Doo-esque chapter in the whole game. Like, oh my god. It does tropes I've seen in multiple Scooby-Doo episodes, because I watched Scooby-Doo a lot when I was a kid. So, like, yeah, I know these tropes and whatnot so much. It's like, oh my god, I've seen this so much. I've seen this so much! An obvious red herring, someone's get accused, defend them. Oh, this person did it for the property that they own, yada, yada, yada. It's so cliche. It's fine. It's just, when I've seen it so many times, and it's like, times as a kid, it's like, okay. It's, to me, unoriginal. I kind of feel as if Chapter 4 is the weakest chapter in the whole game, because it's so obvious and cliche that it's like, okay, moving on. It's whatever. It's a little too, it's a little too. It's one of those times where I think the game leans too much into being easy and for kids. I get that this is a game for kids and it's supposed to be easy. It's one of those times that I feel the game leans too much into that, and it's like, okay. Anyways. That's going to be it for now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part, where we'll be going to Fine Park. One of the shorter chapters of the game, from what I remember. See you guys then. Hope you have a good day.